Here we are for round 5. This hand looks just fine. And let's see what we're up against here. Could be blue-black, Solar Flare, could be Esper Control. Alright. Might as well play around the Mental Misstep. Could be up against Delver. It's looking like Esper Control. I suppose Esper mid-range more. So I guess next turn we just go Blade Splicer, bash in. Yep, we're up against mid-range. We could also drop Collar in the hopes of getting Warrior Pod to turn off the next turn, either Image or potentially Angel into Splicer. But I think we just want to drop Splicer here ourselves. Well, let's see, it's 50 cards, it's, you know, a little bit more than like a 1 in 10 chance of getting Mortar Pod here. Thing is, next turn, I mean, we're definitely going to be dropping Hero, most likely, so I think that we can just go Splicer and then just kind of trade Golems, keep parity, drop Hero, and then push. So like here we just trade Golems. Yep, there's the Angel. Got a little surprised at seeing it main phase, but that's okay, I guess. Now we just drop Hero. We can bash in with Champion here, actually. I mean, because the thing is, if he blocks with Restoration Angel and Blade Splicer, we're fine with that. If he blocks with Golem and Splicer, we're also fine with that. So we're definitely bashing with Champion here. And here, I mean, we definitely are happy to trade Champion for Angel. Like, he can do more shenanigans with Splicer, so it might potentially be better, but Angel is still a major problem. I think it's better to get rid of Angel here. So going for Ponder. He could potentially have like Dismember for Hero, or he's probably looking for it, for sure. Now we definitely drop Silverblade Paladin. But first I think we're able to drop Collar and see what we pick up. Trinket Mage is quite good there. We don't want to give away the fact that we have angels just yet, so I think we're going to drop out the planes here. But it's still Paladin here, so we go Paladin for hero, and then bash in, I think. Otherwise, the other potential play we could do here, we could go like Trinket Mage for Cage to stop shenanigans. Because next turn he's going to go Titan. Titan's going to get back Image. Let's see, so if we bash in, if we have Silverblade, if we get through with Hero, we get him to 12. Let's see here. We really don't want to see Titan here, obviously, but see, if the Titan can whiff on Image, that's going to be so much better for us. Yeah. So otherwise, we can't really attack. I'm not sure which one we get more benefit from. The thing is, if he doesn't have Titan, then it's kind of an if statement, so we're going to go for the Silverblade because it's definitely going to be pushing more damage here. There's benefits of both plays, but I think that this one gives us a little bit more pressure. So like now if he goes Titan into Blade Splicer, I guess he just goes Blade Splicer, yeah. So I mean now we have a lot more board presence. So he's gonna try to, I guess he goes Hero here? Or Blade Splicer. There's the Cage. So now we can at least get Metalcraft. Yeah. Alright. So Hero's going to be going down if we bash in with Hero. So we swing with Hero. He's got 9 power for a strike. Yuck. We could sit. What we could do though is we could also just send in with Blade Splicer with 2 collars on it, force the block, pick up some flyers to kind of break the deadlock. As it stands, Hero gets traded with 1 Golem. I think it's probably a better play. So now whatever happens, if he blocks, we're happy. If he doesn't block, we're happy. Now I think we want to kind of hedge our bets here, and then just... Yeah, alright. So now we can at least start bashing in for 4 turn. And if we can draw into Mortar Pod, we should be in a very good place. There's the Titan. Luckily we have the Graft Digger's Cage. We'll see if he misplays here and targets the Blade Splicer. Nope. Okay. So still in a pretty good spot here. Now we can go ahead and double strike our Spirit and bash for 6 in the air. I like that play. Let's see, so if we attack with Hero, put both of the collars on it, then it's 4, 8, 9. Doesn't quite kill him. So I think we just shove in the air with the 2 spirits this turn, and then next turn go for the kill. And actually, at this point, he's going to be bashing in. I think we just want to try to make more spirit tokens, so... we can hedge our bets here, keeping these 2 with double strike. Well, we can put in a Silverblade Paladin instead. Yeah, kind of like that instead. Yeah, and that's the game. Alright, so up against Esper mid-range, definitely bringing in the Cage, bring in the O-Rings. I think Nevermore has a very good place in this deck. The question is then, do we bring in Feast and Famine? I think Ratchet Bomb, we either bring it in and then remove our tokens, or we keep it out entirely and just try to fight tokens with tokens. To be honest, I'm not sure which is better. I think he's going to be trying to go bonkers with the Blade Splicer plan. So I think Ratchet Bomb really is quite good. Collar is great, so we can go ahead and get extra tokens. What do we cut here? I think if we're going to go with that plan, Blade Splicer I think is still better than Gather here, so we cut Gather. I think we bring in Ratchet Bomb. Like, Angel is so good, I think we got to keep it in. I really think that we should have kept it in against the last Esper Control, or Esper mid-range deck, because we can at least block Angel with Angel. I think we can maybe shave the collars. Like, War and Peace I think is still insane, because it allows us to get bigger than the Splicer tokens, and then also allows us to get through his Angels. What do we cut? I suppose we could... do we cut Nevermore here? He's running like 2 Titan, but Titan is such a beating. We have a pretty big 3-drop slot. Like, I think that maybe... Mortar Pod is obviously very good against his Splicer plan. So I think we definitely want that. I don't know that we need 4. Like, we don't want to get flooded with Mortar Pod. So if we cut a Mortar Pod... I think we just don't want to get land screwed here, basically. I mean, we don't want to get flooded. That's kind of the problem. I think maybe we just cut a land, go to 22, we're on the draw, and just run it that way. Because it's drawing land after land in that last match just really, really hurt us. try to maximize our threats. And I think, you know, not keeping in the angels and the splicers was definitely a mistake in the last match. So this hand looks just fine. Hopefully we draw into 3 land. So I mean, like, he could have like Mana Leak here, but I still think we lead out with Paladin. So he's only running like 2 main deck. We want to get a threat on the table too. If he has it, he just gets us, but I think that's fine. I want to be bashing in. There's the Splicer. Now we've got the Mortar Pod back up, and we just get him here. And hopefully get the land draw off the top. Yeah, so definitely and there's the land. It's working like clockwork. Now, the important thing to note here is that we made this misplay last time where we didn't keep the Mortar Pod up to whiff his Golem hit. And I think that, like, we could kill it now, but I mean, he's going to be tapping out. I think instead we just keep the Mortar Pod, because until he has 6 mana, we really don't care. If he has mana up for Restoration Angel, we can just Mortar Pod in response. So, I mean, what he might do, though, is he might just attack, leave the mana up, force the Mortar Pod. In that case, then I suppose we can just sit with the Mortar Pod, and I still think that's better than just blowing it now. So, I mean, he can always threaten, but then he keeps his mana open. We just keep doing stuff. Yeah. I think it's better than just exhausting our options right now. Because, like, we can still keep on playing threats while he's keeping his mana up. So, like, he's going to try to force it here. Sneakily not playing the land. But we definitely just take it here. Unless he, like, taps out pre-combat. Okay, and that's fine. So I think now, actually, we just go ahead and nuke his guy, and then ratchet bomb away the rest. Is that right? I think that might be right, because then we can drop our splicers and go nuts. Otherwise, what we could do is we could O-ring his splicer, shoot the other splicer, but I think just ratchet bomb here is just so powerful that I think we need to abuse it. And since we're going to be ratchet bombing, we should probably also be collaring first. Alright. Then we get the free equip. And good things. Yeah, Ratchet Bomb does a lot of heavy duty here in this matchup. Really liking it quite a bit. So then, like, next turn we just drop Hero with, like, O-Ring back up. Or we could just drop out, like, Blade Splicer into Restoration Angel and just sort of start beating him in his own game. Not sure what he's got planned here, so if he attacks in, I guess he wants to, like, fill up his yard? What is his play? What could he be playing here? Not sure what his plan is here. Image. Offering. What could he have planned? He has, like, the -1/-1 black spell, I guess. A little bit missed. Oh, he's just forcing the attack with the Restoration Angel, so we just block. That's fine. So he's just trying to finesse the extra point. Alright, so now we still have time to lock down his yard, but I think at this point we just drop hero. We could just drop Cage and Blade Splicer and then have Metalcraft and take out his Blade Splicer. I kind of like that plan. Or we just drop Hero and Threaten. I guess I kind of like the Metalcraft. I think I actually like Metalcraft Blade Splicer a little bit better here, because I don't want him to go off with his Blade Splicer there. I mean, we can like Restoration Angel it next turn, but we have another Blade Splicer to do that with also. And I want to kill his Blade Splicer. So now we can block his guy on the ground. Plus this way we shut down any kind of Snapcaster shenanigans. There's the go for the throat. Well, not much we can do about that. We're happy to trade attacks here. Because next turn we think we just drop Hero. Or we could have like Restoration Angel back up. What's the play? I think we just drop Hero here. We could also just like O-Ring as Restoration Angel, but I think I'd rather save O-Ring for Sun Titan. Yeah, I think we just drop. If he has the Mana Leak, he just gets us, I guess. And we just sit. Or we just go for the throat or something like that. Or possibly Divine Offering. And there's a Divine Offering, okay. Because he must have Snapcaster in his hand at this point then. So he can like Snapcaster for go for the throat. That seems like a pretty good play. To get rid of Hero, yeah. Luckily, we have another Puresteel. What is our play? I think we don't gain a whole lot from Purestealing right now, and I don't think we gain much from. I think we Blade Splicer or Trinket Mage this turn, and then drop another Collar next turn with Paladin. Then we can Restoration Angel to pick up another Trinket Mage, potentially. I kind of like that play. Yeah, I think that's the plan. We can just start going off and machine gunning. We can also just pick up another cage, actually. I think that might even be better. There's the blade splicer, okay. So we should definitely try to kill that before he gets image active. Let's see. So I think we just drop Puresteel here and then blade splicer, I guess. And we gotta really pick up speed here, we're running out of time. Okay. Yep. So he's gonna go for Titan next turn, we'll have the O-ring ready for it. And actually, we just, I guess in this case, we can go ahead, actually, I think the plan here is we shoot his guy. Yep. Now we can mortar pod the golem, bash in with that too. So now he has no profitable blocks. Okay. So now we're in a pretty good spot. I mean, we definitely are pushing here. We can Restoration Angel or Blade Splicer to keep that going. But we gotta play fast. It's like this turn he probably goes Titan into Evolving Wilds, I guess. Yeah, because Titan's pretty awkward with Grafdigger's Cage in play. There's the Titan. Yep, Titan for Evolving Wilds. Okay. So we need to do a quick count here. If we do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We use Angel. I think we just kill him this turn, actually. Yeah, I think we just kill him right now. Because we basically just, so we Restoration Angel on the Splicer, bash him in the air and then kill him. I like that play. And he's tapped out, so he should be good. Gotta make sure we don't time out here. Problem is all the moving equipment really does take time. So we go to 9. We get him to 9. Yep, attack. You too. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, that's game. Now he's just trying to time me out. Okay. Alright, and that should do it. Okay, we will see you for round 6. So I think that's a much better plan there that we adopted there for that Esper mid-range deck. Keeping in the Angels, keeping in the Blade Splicers. Liked that a lot better. Ratchet Bombs were amazing. So we will see you for round 6.